Good morning, year two. Hope you're staying home safe and healthy and studying, of course. I know that you're playing a lot, but you have to study too, right? And I hope you studied the last part of electricity, so you would study this one too. Okay, we're going to continue Unit 5, Electricity. Remember last time when we stopped at the gaps in the electricity in the circuit, the break and the gaps in this circuit? Okay, let's start and let's explain it with switches. Do you know the switches? What is or what are switches? In every single room you're going to have switches for the light. This is one type of switches. So look in the room you're sitting in, and you're going to find the switches that you turn on and off the light. Okay? We can use a switch to make or break a circuit. Do you know that you break the electricity flow from turning on and off the switch? When the switch is open, the circuit is broken. The electricity stops. This is when you open it. The electricity stops and it doesn't flow. Okay? When the switch is closed, the circuit is closed. That means it's complete. Then the electricity can go through and walk its original path. Okay? See these two drawings on your right side? Up in the drawing, you're going to find the switch. In these two areas, you're going to find the switch. One of them, you're making the first one, you're making the electricity flow. So the switch is closed. See, the switch is closed. The other one, the switch is open. So you made a break in the circuit, so the electricity stopped. See the drawing? So when the electricity stopped, then it's not going to work. But when the electricity is flowing, it's going to work. Switches are usually made of metal. Electricity flows easily through metal. That's why all switches are made of metal, because it's easier for electricity. Okay, let's see. Activity letter C. Okay. You're going to do this on the floor using tape or pencils or papers. If you are in a garden, if you are staying in a place where you have a garden, use it with erasable chalk, if you have it. Put them in a straight line as if they are a giant circuit. So put the papers in a straight line, or put the pencils or the tape on a straight line, as if this is a circuit, giant one. And you are going to be the electricity that flows in the circuit. Stand next to it as if you are the electricity. Run through the cell. Run through the wires. Run through the lamp. You're going to pass your way normally. But in the middle, you have to remove a pencil or a paper or the part of the tape. By this removing, you're going to make a break or a gap. So you're going to stop. You're not going to pass. By this missing part, you're going to stop. So you're going to make a break. Talk what will happen to you as electricity when you see this missing part. Are you going to go through still, or you're going to just stop? Draw a switch and complete the circuit again. Okay, you're going to put the paper back again, but you're going to draw on this paper a switch. And you're going to write on and off. And you're going to go back again to the very beginning of the papers and going through your own way as electricity. Then you're going to meet the switch. If you want it open, then it's broken. then remove it. If you want it closed, then pass your way through normally. You're going to pass your way through normally. We control electricity by these switches. Turn on and turn off. Okay? So this is the activity. And by the way, you have these switches on any kind of, for example, remote controls or anything that has electricity in it, it has switching on and off. So you can control the electricity passing through the circuit by switching on and off. Okay, there is another type of electricity called static electricity. What is static electricity? Okay, like I said, we can control electricity in circuits. We can add components and use switches to control how we use the electricity. Remember the components in the previous lesson? These are the wires, the cells, and the lamp. And if we want to make a break, we're going to add switches. Another type of electricity is static electricity. It's difficult to control, but it can be a lot of fun. I will tell you some activities you can do for static electricity. It's so much fun. When you rub two materials together, we produce static electricity. When you rub two materials together, it turns a little bit warm. And for example, rub your hands right now while I'm talking until it gets warm, okay? And if you have a piece of paper, like cut pieces, small pieces of paper in front of you and fold them, very small pieces of paper, and do rub your hands very quickly until it's very warm. Then put your hand on top of these papers. Mainly some of these papers will stick into your hands. This is static electricity, okay? But some static electricity can give you a shock. When you touch a car or travel on an escalator, sometimes it gives you some kind of shock, electric shock. I don't know if it happens to some of you or not, but sometimes when you touch a doorknob or something of a car, you get a little bit electrified. So sometimes this is static electricity. As you can see in the picture, this is static electricity. Okay, let's have some fun with the following activity. If you have a balloon at home, blow it, and then get a paper, mix salt and pepper together on a plate or paper plate or a paper. Rub the balloon 20 times on your hair, but quickly, okay? Quickly, rub it 20 times. Hold the balloon about 2 centimeters above the salt and pepper mixture. And see what's going to happen. I'm not going to tell you what happened. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to see yourself when you do this. And there are 3 more activities. The first one, I tried it myself. You rub the balloon on the wall for 20 times too, or maybe 30 times, and then put it near your hair. Your hair is going to stick on the balloons. So this is static electricity. Just try it, but this one, rub the balloon on the wall. You have the second picture. It's a ruler, and you're going to make a snake with the paper. With any kind of paper, just make a snake, okay? And you're going to rub the ruler in your hands or any surface, but you can rub it in your hands, okay, for 20 to 30 times. And then put it on top of the snake. You're going to find the snake going up with the ruler. And this is static electricity. The third one, with also a balloon and small pieces of colored paper, this also, you rub the balloon on the wall or on your hair for 20 to 30 times and then put it on top of the paper. The paper will stick onto the balloon. All these activities are for static electricity. You're going to have a lot of fun while doing them, by the way. So try doing them, and let's discuss what happened with you on Thursday. And also, please write all your questions if you do not understand anything on a piece of paper, and we're going to discuss it after tomorrow, and that's Thursday. Thank you, guys. See you on Thursday.